just broke up with me after 2 years. Oh God, what am I going to do? Hey yo, welcome. So guys, welcome back to another episode with Shopper Mojola, and this time I'm going to talk about a serious topic. It's titled break up. Like, I'm telling you to break up, or why that breakup happened, or why you should think about breaking up. This is actually a very, very serious issue, because for a breakup to happen, some things need to happen. So sit back, relax, and get your popcorn, and also get your notes and your biro. I beg, I'm coming back, guys. Okay, so now straight to the point. What is a breakup? A breakup is when there's a break in the relationship, like relationship have break, like into two, like it have open. Understand? Let me use my English, my broken English. Okay, so really, a breakup happens when it seems like people aren't really working anymore. Things aren't just happening the way they used to be. That spark is no longer there, or when the relationship was built on the wrong foundation. Do you understand? So what happened for that breakup to take place, or why you should be considering a breakup, or why you should even break up with that person? So first thing is abuse. That is like a major reason to break up with somebody. It's like a major reason. You cannot stay in a relationship where you're either physically or emotionally abused. It is not fair. You don't do that. Verbal abuse, person keeps insulting your personality, person keeps body shaming you every single time, person keeps telling you are too fat, you are too slim, you are too thin, your head is too big. Do you intend to marry that person? Because for me to be in a relationship with somebody, like my advice is that for you being in a relationship with somebody, the fact that both of you have an idea of marriage, both of you are seeing marriage. Do you know one thing? You won't necessarily marry everyone you date, but no matter what, always go into a relationship with the idea of marriage. Do you understand? And you have to be prepared for it. True talk. You have to be prepared for a relationship, but always go into a relationship with the idea of marriage at the right time. So for abuse, you cannot stay in a relationship where you are being abused. It can't work. That's a major reason you should break up with somebody. Like, that's a major reason. The guy, he's eating you, he's slapping you. Some people will be like, you just slapped me now. You just slap. I was the one that made him angry. I pity you. What will we do for you in marriage, eh? So you better carry your bags now and leave. A breakup is better than a divorce. Let me tell you. Now, so on to the next, guys. The next one is cheating. Cheating is an obvious reason to break up with somebody, because, trust will be gone after cheating. Okay, let me just put trust is gone and cheating together. Because when somebody cheats on you, the person doesn't love you, or the person doesn't respect you. For you to cheat on me, there's a form of disrespect. Do you understand? So, like, why did you go into the relationship in the first place if you know that you could be going out with other people, or doing other things with other people? So cheating is a great reason to break up with somebody. Do you want to wait until the guy cheats on you in marriage? So make sure you look into that and leave that relationship, because cheating is a great reason to break up with someone. You don't want to wait till marriage. That's not even a place to test it. It won't be nice at all. And let me tell you something. The truth is, people are like, all men cheat, or all some ladies they like cheating. Most times, they always say all men cheat. Not every guy cheats. Not every man cheats. It just takes discernment, prayer, and God's grace to find the right person. So you have to put your mind when you are ready for it. Ask God, Lord Jesus, this is the kind of person I want. And don't be unrealistic about your goals. Don't be realistic about your goals. You must have tall head, you must have long nose, you must have just be calm down. My sister, calm. So the next reason to break up with someone is differences. That's like a really big issue. People are like opposites attract, similar repels. It works both ways in relationships. You can't compare relationships to magnets. Human beings have their preferences. I might like someone who is totally different from me. I might also love someone who is totally similar to me. And when I say differences, I'm not talking she likes the ice cream flavor vanilla. I like the ice cream flavor chocolate, so that's a difference. So we should break up since we don't like the same type of ice cream. That's not what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about differences in goals, vision. One person is like, I want to marry in future. The other person, I don't want to marry. One person is like, I want to have kids when we get married. One person is like, I don't want to have kids when we get married. That's a big difference. Like, you shouldn't be in a relationship where somebody has a totally different vision from yours. Like, you're not going to the same place. Somebody's like, okay, I want to believe in Abuja. You're like, I want to believe in Cotonou. Do you understand? Like, it can't be aligned. It's not similar. Do you understand? So you can't work. There will be issues in marriage. Can you imagine somebody that is married, living in separate places because of you want to live in Cotonou, because of I want to live in Abuja? So of course, like another thing I also said is when you're in a relationship, you have to align it with marriage. You understand? It has to be purposeful. It has to be moving towards marriage. Truth is, I won't be able to finish this. I'll probably talk about it in another episode. There will be a second episode, a part B episode for this breakup issue. So like your goals have to align. Do you understand? The person you're going to be in a relationship with, it has to align. If it doesn't, then why are you there? Differences that are so big that cause a hole now will eventually destroy the marriage. So don't even bother moving forward in that type of relationships. And another reason to break up with someone is your personal issue. People have fears, people have insecurities, people have baggages from the previous relationship that's dealing with them. And I think before you go into a new relationship, you have to deal with those things. You have to deal with your personal issues. Do you understand? Because sometimes you get into relationships and you're bringing the baggage from the past and you're hurting the other person. So before you can bring someone else into your space, into your love life, you have to deal with your personal issues. You have to walk past the past. Understand? Move on to the future. Drop those baggages. Heal first. Do you understand? You can't keep hurting yourself from the wounds of the past and bring it into a new relationship. So if those things from the past are actually affecting your present relationship, I think you need to end it and focus on yourself. Deal with yourself, deal with your mental health, grow first before you go into a relationship, because a relationship is hard work. It takes emotion, it takes love, it takes God, it takes a lot of things. So you have to develop yourself first. You have to deal with your personal issues first before you can focus on that. Yeah, then another reason to break up with someone, that you should break up or the person should actually break up with you, is if either parties got into the relationship because of fear of being alone. That is not a reason to date. You're not dating because I'm scared of being alone. I wanna be like the guys that have girlfriends. I just want to have a girlfriend. I just want to have a fiance. I just want to have a wife. then there'll be an issue when this relationship starts. There'll be an issue in future with these particular people, because you didn't enter into the relationship for the right purpose. You didn't enter into the relationship for partnership or love. You didn't enter into the relationship for the right reasons. So you have to first of all deal with that, deal and change that mindset before you actually get into a relationship. So if you're in a relationship because you're scared of being alone, what if this person now breaks up with you later? What will you do? You would go crazy. So make sure you deal with that issue first. Don't ever enter into a relationship because of I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. Then also connecting this to I'm connecting this to the issue of dating because I shall want to date. My guys are dating somebody. My guys shall have girlfriends. Dating has to be purposeful. It has to have a goal. It has to have an end goal. You see, I want to date because I want to marry this person. I'm not dating because I shall want to date. I shall want to have a girlfriend. And that's what I always keep saying. You have to date with the purpose of marriage. You might not marry everyone you date, but always get into that relationship with the idea that we're going to get married under God's, idea of a relationship, and love and the Christian idea of dating. Do you understand? Yeah, so you have to make sure that all these things are a part of it. Well, I think this is the end of this particular episode. I'll be talking about it more in the part B of the breakup episode. And guys, make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, click on the notification so that you will get to know if a new one is up. And make sure you keep, sharing this to people. Let our family grow. And make sure you comment in the comment section. Is there anything you want me to add to the next episode? Is there anything you want me to change? Is there anything you loved hearing? Or is there anything you would love other people to know? Make sure you write it in the comment section. And you guys can always message me at Shokwe or Mojola on Instagram or Facebook, or yeah, and you can always get my podcast on any podcast platform you would love. Have a lovely week, guys. Bye-bye.